Hey everyone, Dave here with another Blu-ray collection update video. In this one we're going to be taking a look at the two new hardbox limited edition releases from Umbrella Entertainment. There's a bit to take a look at here, so let's get into it. Okay, so as I said at the top there, we're going to be taking a look at the two latest releases from Umbrella Entertainment. Two new limited edition hardbox collected things, which I absolutely love. We've got a sort of Australian genre piece, a cult classic of Australian comedy cinema, and we have got a fantastic series trilogy of Nordic films, Scandinavian films right here, the Pusher Trilogy. We'll take a look at this one right here first. This is a trilogy of movies I've wanted to watch for a very long time. This is one of, I guess, the first films. I'm not sure if it was his first set of films, but it was one of the ones that put him on the map. Of course, the great Mads Mikkelsen. I think he's in the first two. I'm not sure if he's in all three. Haven't got a chance to check them out properly just yet. But yeah, this is really great trilogy. From what I understand, a really terrific set of films. Mads Mikkelsen, sort of his breakthrough roles. This box set right here is fantastic again. It's the hard box edition. There's a standard edition which you'll be able to pick up at like brick and mortar stores, JB Hi-Fi, Sanity, etc. But this is the web exclusive version that you can pick up. I think it's limited to, it'll tell me here, limited to 750 units of this one. And as I always say, I will either get a really high number or a really low number. I've got number 661 right there. So of course this is the limited edition version, comes in the hard box. The standard one's just more of a sort of a soft box. So as normal, we've got your films in the individual Amaray cases there. We've got a bunch of memorabilia in there as well, which is exclusive to this set, which I say I really just love the design on here. We've got some spot gloss and stuff there, if you can see that, and it's just really cool, really beautiful artwork on there. Really nice addition to the collection there. We'll briefly have a look here. We've got a booklet. I guess I'm not sure how many pages. Usually they're like 80 pages or something like that, 60 to 80 pages. It's just got a little bit of write-up on the film, some essays, some information. I think there's maybe some interviews and stuff in there, lots of pictures and all of that, some posters and stuff. So it's a really nice little book. And again, it's a perfect bound book, so it's just really beautifully done. I love these kinds of things. Adds just a little bit of extra background and insight into the movies after you've watched them. Check out the book. We've also got this set of art cards here, which I always struggle to get out of this little paper thing, but there we go. So again, just a sort of a set of little poster cards here, just featuring artwork from the movies, different variations of the artwork and stuff like that. Really cool inclusions. A sort of Asian version right there and there. Yeah, awesome. So some really nice little, I just love that. Just a nice little touch to add in there, give you a little bit more bang for your buck. So yeah, you've got the three movies here in their individual Amaray cases there, in the white cases, which we love. I'm not too familiar with the movies, but I know that, well, we'll read, Frank, a small-time drug dealer, is about to experience the worst week of his life. After a complicated heroin deal goes wrong where he loses both the money and the merchandise, Frank finds himself massively in debt to the Balkan drug baron Milo. Squeezes on as the pressure mounts during Frank's attempts to repay the money in the face of Milo's mounting frustration. So it's just a trilogy of movies focusing on drug deals and underground dealings and all that kind of stuff. Really like these movies. I really love movies that come out of Denmark and Scandinavia. I think it's just a sort of Norwegian films, all those kind of films from that area, I think are just terrific. They've got a really great sort of sense of humor and action-driven movies, just so great. So I'm really looking forward to checking these out. I did briefly take a look at them, and they look really nice. I don't know much about any restoration that's gone on. I assume that this is obviously a set of films that Umbrella have licensed out from somewhere else. But yeah, so they're pretty decent little transfers on there. They look nice. So you just your standard little cases here, and a couple of them have got little posters in there too. I actually think when I first got this, the two posters were in the one case, but they were a little bit bulky and the case wasn't closing that well, so I changed them around. I put one in one case and one in the other, and it works out a little bit better right there. So, and then you've got the third one, which I don't think Mads Mikkelsen's in that. So I'm not sure how that one fits, whether it's a prequel or whatever else. But I'm really interested to see this cycle of movies. It's, of course, directed by Nicholas Winding Refn. I never know how to pronounce his name, but he has done some really, really terrific stuff. Really great English movies as well, like Driver with Ryan Gosling. So, yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to having a look at these. So that's the Pusher box set right there. I believe it is still available, I think. If not, there is a standard edition that you can get at your brick and mortar stores, at your sort of more general retailers. I think you'll be able to get the standard one from Umbrella as well. Next up, we have got Hercules Returns. Such a bizarre little Australian comedy gem of, I think this was 90s. It may have been maybe late 1980s. 1993, so early 90s. So yeah, outside of the hard box, again, you got some nice sort of shimmer effect. What do you call it? What did I call it before? You know what I mean. Really nice and spot gloss. That's it on there, which is cool. Really beautiful artwork on here as well, and I'll show you in a minute. The booklet has some good details on that artwork. And then we've got the disc comes inside, so that will be in there. That's in there, and then it's in a real cool slipcover there. Again, artwork's really nice on both sides of the slip. And then we got under there, I guess what is one of the original theatrical posters, something right there. This is a great film. I have not watched this in a long time all the way through, but it is just really weird, really quirky. It's got Julia, what's her name? Mary Custer, sorry, and Bruce Spence is in there. Of course, Stork, and David Argue is in here, whose work I'm not really that familiar with. I'm not sure if he did a whole lot. But inside here, usually you'll have the option to flip it over with the case and get rid of that Australian certification logo. But in this, you've got this really cool sort of double-sided poster there, which I think is a nice addition. And then you've got, yeah, this sort of poster here as well for the film. Awesome. So yeah, a couple of really great Australian comedic stars in here. As I said, Stork is in there, and then Mary Custis, who you would probably most recognise as Effie, her character from, was it Greeks on the Roof? That old show? You know what I'm talking about. Cameraman knows what I'm talking about. So yeah, we've got, again, some nice little cards here, with just little stills from the film. Oh, all over the place. Yeah, really cool little, again, additions there. I just love that they kind of try and replicate like the classic sort of lobby cards that you would have picked up in a cinema back in the day. And then again, a little booklet here too, Hercules Returns. And again, it's probably a 60 to 80 page booklet. Information on the film, pictures, posters, a little bit of like script excerpts and stuff like that. And posters and whatnot. And then, as I said at the back, we've got some really cool sort of designs from the artwork, which is done by Matt Pott. His art is really great on here, and just like sort of work in progress and all that. So that's cool. It's a really weird movie. These three, they own a cinema, and again, it's been a while since I've seen it, but for some reason, it's whether it's the only movie they get to film or they get to screen, or something happens with the movie and they have to... so an act of sabotage on the opening night sees their first film, the 1964 Italian film Samson and His Mighty Challenge, swapped out for a non-subtitled print. As a desperate measure, the team improvised voiceovers for the entire film, with hilarious results to avert disaster. So you get a bit of the team putting the thing together, and then you get to see the film with the voiceovers, and it's just really weird and quirky. And again, what I love about Umbrella is taking these sort of hidden gems, these real, like, this is a deep dive when you were talking about Australian cinema, particularly Australian comedy cinema. This is a deep dive into the really obscure sort of side of hidden gems. And to put this much effort into a film like this is just you know, you really got to commend the team at Umbrella to having the guts to put together a set like this, which is just really cool and pulls up really nice. I believe they did do the restoration on this, which looks really, again, and I've spoken to the team at Umbrella about this, and it's like some of these movies you would just never expect anyone to ever put this love and care and attention into. Some of these movies you would never think you'd get a really nice little set like this. So I think that's great. This one only has a very, very limited run. They have obviously realized just how obscure this film is. It's a run of 200, only 200 units. I've got number 185. So again, a kind of really low number on that set there. But like, if you love your Aussie cinema, particularly again Aussie comedy, this is definitely a film that you do want to check out, because it's wild. There's nothing like this. I've never seen anything like this ever before. Definitely worth checking out, adding to your collection. And again, there will be like a standard edition of that available too, if you just want to get the slipcover without all the extra stuff. And yeah, there we go. They're the two new hardbox releases from Umbrella Entertainment, Hercules Returns and the Pusher Trilogy. Right there. There's going to be some more really, really awesome stuff coming out over the next couple of months, which I can't wait to check out, and I'll bring those videos to you as soon as I can. Of course, if you head over to Umbrella, shop.umbrella.com.au, and you use the code DAVELEE15, you can get 15% off your entire order. Order these things, order anything else over there. I think pre-orders that will apply to sale stock, all of that. So head over there and use that. Thanks again to the awesome team at Umbrella for sending these over, and thanks everybody out there for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.